now, we're gonna hover Kaisa and check out the next weekly adventure. I didn't check this out in advance. So I don't know what to expect. So this is a Shadow Portal. It's recommended for 2 stars. These are the special rules. The Isles, remember, on the game start, they shuffle 3 copies of the Ruination in all players' decks, and they cost 0. They also have Welcome to the Crew. Player's strongest unit vulnerable this round. Well, this is actually kind of hard to think about. So, Kaisa usually uses like a combo, just like Gnar, but it's a little bit more forgiving. If we're able to get Spell Shield on her, matter as much. So I think that's what we're going to do first. We're going to switch over Warmogs, and we are going to give her Banshee's Veil instead. And we're going to save and exit. Back to the overview of Play Adventure, and we're going to go into it now. So now, we don't have to worry about the Ruination. At least not whenever we play Kaisa, unless they play another spell on her first. But on paper, that should actually discourage the AI from playing it. But we'll see if that actually happens. So, out of these 3 powers, we are going to reroll. And we're going to do it again. Basically, what we're looking for is sharing is caring once again. Share the bounty might actually be okay. Yeah, we'll go for share the bounty here. We'll keep a reroll. And we'll go up against a sparring student here. They have the power practice motions. When a unit is summoned, they give their weakest ally 1/1 this round. And we'll see how this goes. Our Kaisa is a lot stronger than Gnar. I mean, I think, honestly, as Hero Star 1, level 1 Kaisa is stronger than Gnar. He's just especially in Path game. Her starting deck's actually really nice. To start things off, we'll drop down the Bel'Veth the Elder.
If I can save a life,
We'll already get Spell Shield working for us.
just like we practiced.
We're not going to attack. It'd be kind of silly for us to attack into that. And we'll drop down the Voidling with Lifesteal. Sounds really good.
I can learn from watching you.
Awesome. I'm glad they're taking their time. We could use Void Seeker here, and we're just going to eliminate their stronger sparring student. And at the same time, we could utilize Payday. And we can use Lucky Find, and we'll be buffing our Voidling. And we're going to give it some extra health. I would have went for another keyword. Unfortunately, we have the bounty going for us. The reason why that's unfortunate is because it's basically just going to get the same keyword. And yeah, Impact wasn't one of the choices, so there's no point. Alright, we're going to drop down the Chronomancer. And we are going to the Elder once again.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Icathia.
Oh, that sucks. I could have predicted locations. Well, we can't do anything then.
Heard you're new in the area.
Alright, we have some spell mana here to use. And we'll drop down Kaisa.
Never hurt.
They now outnumber us, sadly.
I can almost taste the void. This way.
Still be alright. We'll use
Your hole.
Kaisa to block strongest unit. In this case is a Wayfinder. We did a lot of damage here, it's fine. We'll drop down Void Seeker. We're just gonna immediately take out one of their highwaymen.
Hurts, doesn't it?
And we'll end the round there. Currently, second skin's not gonna do us any good. We could just, drop down the other.
It's too late. You can't stop them.
No, but I can help save.
This
my
will
people.
work. Yeah, this can work out for us. We'll use Kaisa's supercharge, and we'll use on our Belvethi.
I'll show you how to fight.
Yeah, that wasn't the right option, but it doesn't matter either way. We have second skin. Kaisa
We
levels
have
up here.
something the void
Great.
will never understand. Me.
And now we have the visual card glitch. Alright, well, we're going to use second skin. And this is going to double itself, which doesn't do anything, actually. And we can also drop down exhaust. And we're going to use it on their Poro, perhaps. We'll attack with both. We'll use the Nimble Poro. And we'll commit to
I'm
this
coming for
attack.
you.
Lucky for us, thanks to Kaisa's Copy and Rain, we pretty much take everything out. And both of our units have Overwhelm. So we're good to go. And lucky for us, this visual
So
defect
long, void.
that you
See
seen on the
next
screen.
time.
Alright. Honestly, I kind of want Ruinous Path. This is actually going to be pretty good for us. So basically, if we slain a unit this round, what's going to happen is we're going to drain 2 from the enemy nexus, and we're going to draw 1. Well, the thing is since it's a slow spell, it might get copied again, and then we also have Elixir of Sorcery working for it too, so it might get quadrupled. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. We have the support champion to pick from here as well. Honestly, Irelia is looking pretty nice over there with that crystal carrier. Lulu's good. Diego's good, only because of bonded bucklers for the part. Lulu gives us some more lower cost cards to work with too, but so does Irelia. You know what? I'm cool with Irelia. I'm alright with this. We'll go up against the Fade Blade Twirler. This is usually a stronger encounter, but it depends on who you're. It has the power of Flash of Steel. This is its normal power. Whenever the round starts, they stun our unit. Okay. We just have to make sure that they don't have their namesake card on the board for very long. Otherwise, it's going to be a very strong unit that we're going to have problems dealing with. We're actually going to keep this hand. It's actually pretty nice. Alright, we're going to immediately drop down the Ribbon Dancer. And we'll Blade Dance. I was hoping they would actually fall for that and then, lose their Dancing Droplet. We'll eat the 1 damage, it's fine. We weren't able to block anyways. Even if I wanted to, I... Kill? He could do that. We'll drop down the Ruination here. This may seem a little silly. Whenever we actually had a stronger unit. It was done though.
Think it
That's
first?
not the point.
Cute.
And we're going to use the Ruinous Path. I want to see how this interacts. Like, no point in using Payday or Exhaust here. Keep the... Okay. It still gets doubled from Elixir of Source. I'm cool with that.
My training is unconventional.
Yeah, we'll drop down our... We'll give Exhaust to the Fade Blade Twirler first. And then we'll drop down Irelia.
Show them no weakness.
Looking for a daring escape.
Interesting. Okay. We could use Payday here. And this is going to double buff Irelia. So we're kind of looking for stats. She already has Quick Attack. And hey, we have 2 power here, which is good. I just have to make sure she survives.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
And the issue is that she's going to be our weakest unit and our only unit. So she's going to get stunned. But in this sense, this actually doesn't mean all that much. But yeah, there's that. We'll drop down Kaisa here.
There's still time. There has to be.
And we'll be able to second skin Irelia.
Bring me tea.
So I think should help us a little bit. We'll commit to this. This is kind of
This suits a
silly.
quick
I
study.
guess it wasn't enough, sadly. And we'll drop down Flawless Duet. This will let us Blade Dance, of course.
How did that move go?
And this gives us some board control. Not much. Some. And we will attack with Kaisa. They don't have anything that has more than 6 health. So, yeah. They're going to be losing you there. And one around there.
Underestimated. I dare.
Unfortunately, our Irelia is still the weakest unit on the board. Kinda sucks. But it is what it is. We'll use Void Seeker here to take out their Fade Blade Twirler. So now we don't have to worry about that card anymore. It's not currently. And we'll drop down the Void Blaster.
Novel way to
This
fight.
should give
I'll
us
give
a
you that.
Gnome.
Hey, if you can't beat them, shoot them with their
Oh,
own
we already
crap.
had that. There's effect. And we'll commit to this real quick. Alright, we'll drop down the Inspiring Chronomancer. And we'll predict a Voidling.
With the power of time, the possibilities are endless.
And we'll end the round there. Damn. Well, unfortunately for us, Kaisa already has faded. So me dropping down the Voidling should actually change anything. What I could do... Maybe using second skin would help us on the Void Blaster.
Adapting my methods.
Nope, that didn't help. We'll drop down Flawless Duet. This just helps Irelia out a little bit. Well, lucky for us, we do have Spell Shield. So, Homecoming didn't really
Are lost
much of a difference. No, we might as well... Okay, never mind then. We're going to use Defiant Stance. And we're going to recall the Green Glade Elder once again. They only have 1 mana left, so chances are they're not able to do anything. We also get a free Blade Dance off that, but that's not what's important. We'll drop down the Voidling. That gives us Hive Herald, that doesn't matter. We're going to attack with all of our units, and that's going to end the encounter. So hey, there we go. Yeah, the Fade Blade Twirler can be pretty difficult for people sometimes. I think we handled it pretty well. Right now, if you are just tuning in, we are doing 2-star week adventure with Kaisa. Alright. Honestly, I kind of like Sonic Wave. And the reason why is because I kind of want Resonating Strike. Yeah, we'll go for that. Getting some extra stats is fine, I think. And we'll go for the champion item chest. We'll go for Elusive on Kaisa. And that's going to help her evolve. And that makes us go up against the Herald of the Spring. They have the power support group. So when one of their units is supported, it's granted 1/1. That's okay. Do what we can. This is actually a pretty good starting hand for us. I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I don't have any complaints there. Alright, turn 1. We'll drop down the Ribbon Dancer.
On the shoulders.
The Blade Dance will help us a little bit. And we'll attack with Ribbon Dancer as well. Get some more damage out on the board. And one around there. Nothing else for us to do. Alright, to open up, we're going to drop down Irelia.
Stand behind me. They won't hurt you. If they hurt you,
That's going to
I'd
slowly get
never
things
forgive
going.
myself.
We'll use Payday. We'll use Lucky Find on Irelia. And we'll give her 2 power. And this is going to be duplicated, so now she's back to 7-2. Like she was last match. Alright. We can open up by blade dancing, or we can blade dance after. I don't think it really matters. It does. This might actually matter. Oh, she's pretty far from level. But just having the extra unit on, dropping the ribbon dancer down, beneficial here. That should give us more damage.
Don't worry, I've danced this 100 times.
Well, I can just, you know, use Void Seeker. Now they don't have any units to work with, unless they get the spells. Rush isn't going to save that. I will. That will. Okay. Well, our options are Sonic Wave, but we can't use Resonating Strike, or Flawless Duet. We might as well use Flawless Duet. We've already committed to doing this like this. We get some more damage off, basically. It's about it. They stop us from ending, but we'll be able to. We'll be able to end soon. Alright, they played all of their mana. Drop down these. Pearl, we'll just Defiant Dance it. And this is going to recall it. And this is also going to let us play Dance one. So, hey, we're slightly closer. Yeah, we have enough spells just to end this right now. But we're just going to attack. We're going to go for this. It's going to be enough damage. I'm pretty tired right now, if you can't tell. Pretty sure my face tells you that. So I'm kind of doing what I can to explain everything that I can with the time frame that I have. Honestly, Storm of the Blades is really awesome here. Yeah, Storm of the Blades is like the best for Irelia. We're also going to have to go out into the Young Witch special encounter. This is actually pretty nice. Yeah, this is really nice. So, Supercharge will be a little bit cheaper. Supercharge is not like a key spell for us. Gruesome Theater is kind of interesting. Twin Disciples is good. Well, we have a shop after though, so I'm probably just going to cut it. Well, I'm not going to cut the card itself, but I'm going to cut the special encounter there onto the shop. I had to spare it twice. Damn. We have a lot of unique stuff going on here. Alright, well, we don't need the power from this. So I'm not going to worry about that. I can't say no to Vanguard's Edge. I really can't, especially with having Irelia. And Take Heart might come in handy too. Same with Dragon's Ambush. Same with God Willow Seedling. But I'm just going to stick to it. Up next, we're going to be going up against Caitlyn. They have the power on the case. Round start, they plant a flash bomb randomly into the top 8 cards of my deck.
I'm on the case.
So what a flash bomb trap does is whenever you draw it, it deals 1 damage unit at random, and it does stack. So, for instance, if you drew 2 at once or whatever, it's going to deal 2 damage. It could do it to the same unit. It could do it to different units. I think that's how it works. But anyways, we're going to replace Storm of Blades, and we're going to replace Sonic Wave as well as Twin Disciples for now. We'll keep our Ribbon Dancer. I'm trying to get us to draw stronger cards, but at the same time, I'm kind of flooding our deck with cards that we don't wherever the match starts. Drop down Ribbon Dancer here. We get a free Blade Dance.
Stand aside. An expert
Interesting.
isn't work.
Pass. They're gonna, you know, challenge it anyways, I think. Oh, or we're just gonna lose it to the flash bomb trap.
Bottom the trail.
That works too. We'll drop down our Void Blaster here,
You're gonna take your own damn medicine.
and we'll use it to
My turn.
take out the Veteran Investigator. They don't have any mana, though. There's nothing fancy that they can do. Yeah, I could have used it to block Caitlyn, but he had quick attack, so I just lose. Alright, well, drop down Payday. That's going to help Twin Disciples, and we'll use Lucky Find on our Void Blaster, and we're going to give it 2 power, which is going to be great for us. And now we can use Twin Disciples as we wish. We'll grant it extra health. Actually, before we do that, we're going to use Take Heart first. Go. And we're just going to make this into a huge unit, basically. At this point, we might as well give it power, because it does have Overwhelm. We might actually just be able to end pretty soon off of this card alone. Not this turn, sadly, because, you know, if they block, it's,
Manners?
yeah, only 20 damage.
Now we wait. Well, what have we here?
But we'll see how things go. They basically have 1 turn to take out my Void Blaster. Alright, it seems like they made their peace. We're gonna just Defiant Dance Caitlyn, and they can't drop her back down on this turn. And they use their 1 unit to block one of my blades. Oh, okay. That actually sucks for us. I hope we draw a unit next turn. I wasn't expecting them to have Rune. Well played, well played. The AI pulled a fast one on me. Oh, we got our unit back, but it's not going to be the same, of course.
World, huh? Let's go.
Again? Again with her? Come on. Yeah, there's no way of stopping that. Damn.
Me, miss?
We would have won
Not
this
by a
turn
long
too.
shot.
Back up.
I'm your backup.
Neither of those have a draw mechanic. Hey, on the bright side, flash bomb traps are useless.
I aim to
We don't have
win,
any units
and
for them
my
to
aim
affect.
Is excellent.
On the downside, they're gonna
Finest
smack
gift,
the
but
hell
not
out of
the
us.
finest.
We're gonna have to use exhaust here. I'm gonna check this real quick. Yeah, it doesn't matter who we exhaust, really. Might as well use it on Caitlyn. Sonic Wave, Payday,
just
not gonna
make
help
them.
us here. We don't have a unit to buff.
That is set.
There's a lot of health, and we have a lot of flash bomb traps in our deck currently. I think we're, well, not that many. Oh, you know what? We might as well give them a taste of their own medicine. We can't do anything though.
Just keeping the peace.
With that in mind, I'm starting to think I should have passed.
Citizen.
They're gonna play this many cards. Like, I don't know if I can actually do anything here. So, if I draw a unit, I don't.
Coming through. Solving crimes.
Well, I'm gonna have to drop down Rune's Path and hope that the AI doesn't play right.
Setting up a roadblock. All part of the plan. Ready to roll.
Yeah, that didn't work too well. It's actually kind of surprising in a way. I think they just got really lucky with... And we got really unlucky by not drawing any of our champions. We weren't able to draw Irelia, which is our sport champion, and we weren't able to draw Kaisa.
I'm on the case.
Well, we're just going to go back into it. See if this is going to be any better for us. Hopefully it is. Alright, I'm going to replace Sonic Wave here. We're going to keep the rest of our hand. Yeah, we came really close to winning though, too. It's the bummer. Hey, we actually drew our champion this time around. As per usual, we drop down the Ribbon Dancer first. Some early damage off. No, we might as well just attack with her this time around. I'm learning that, you know, this card doesn't survive very long against Caitlyn whenever there's flash bomb traps. Or maybe I'm just that unlucky that I always draw a flash bomb.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
No, I said something.
You wasters came
We're gonna drop down the Void Blaster. We're gonna skip.
Now we wait.
Pass. There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get
Alright, we're going to use Exhaust on Caitlyn. This is going to let us challenge her effectively. And we are going to take her out real quick.
Laying the groundwork. Well, what
And of
have
course
we
they
here?
replace her immediately. We'll drop down the Ribbon Dancer.
Throw it down.
Turning yourself in.
And she blocks the blade, which is fine.
Now we wait.
Not really impact. Okay, maybe it's better for them that they did that. I didn't realize she had a strike power.
Suspicious activity detected just outside the station.
Stay on.
We'll
it.
drop down
That's
Kaisa
on
here.
the way. Ready to roll. Loosen up.
And we'll block accordingly. At least we keep Kaisa for the most part, unless they have a Runations in hand. Plan on using. Just get rid of Kaisa.
Setting up a roadblock.
Alright. Honestly, I will use Vanguard's Edge, and we'll just have Kaisa play dance with them. Yep, okay. So they're probably planning on using Nation after this attack.
Watch the crow.
But this is actually pretty neat for us. I mean, look at all these blades that we get off of that. Thanks to it being doubled. There it is. Okay. We still have a Kaisa in hand though. So we're not as troubled. Suppose that's a good word.
Observe.
Here they go, dropping and spamming units once again. Lose our second skin, and that's fine. We didn't have anyone to use it on anyways. Oh, those are a lot of flash bomb traps. We still have 10 in our deck too. We'll drop down Kaisa here. It's our attack turn though, sadly. Drop the Elder. Maybe that helps.
You can't stop them.
Not enough.
But I can help save my people.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use the Elder to block the Justice Rider. It's a really strong unit. Pass. You have to be really careful. Flash bomb traps with Kaisa.
I
Give
know
enough
what they are.
for it to just
I know how to
one card
destroy
draw
them.
and that's it. But she does get tough now, so we'll see. Might be okay.
All part of the plan.
Yeah, tough still hurts. So now Stormer Blades isn't as effective. Because I could just Vanguard's Edge again. I'm going to go for this attack real quick, though.
I'm coming for you.
I don't want to have the same thing happen to me. Be just a Kothian Rain and take everyone out, basically.
Finest gift.
And now we're going to use Vanguard's Edge. We're going to do this again. It didn't work the first time. It should definitely work this time. Obviously, they can't immediately
There's
Ruination
nowhere
me.
to hide.
No. Drop 2 spells on me immediately. Take her out, so we're good to go. The Kothian Rain will finish off their Nexus. And yeah. Yeah, we were able to deal with Caitlyn the second time around.
They'll keep retreating, and we'll keep pushing.
Alright, so now that the mini-boss is down, we have a couple battle rewards to pick from. Honestly, the Focusing Crystal on Kaisa sounds really nice. It on Irelia is kind of silly, because she already has a tune. Oh, I guess a tune does that. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards Focusing Crystal. Although Shadow Totem would be nice too. And there's a reason behind it. So if she was like, you know, if she levels up more of our first player, she drops down to a Kothian Reigns, and does a lot, so yeah, maybe Shadow Totem isn't the worst. We do have a power here. Quick Draw would actually help us out tremendously. Same with Enfeebling Strike, thanks to all the quick attacks. But I like Quick Draw. I have a preference towards it. I guess we're going to go up against the Swole Squirrel either way. I was looking ahead. There isn't anything ahead that I'm interested in. Well, anyways, the Swole Squirrel has their normal power, Forced Workout. All units have Strike. They double their power, which can make for a really fun match. So when anything attacks, their power gets doubled. And we can really, like, we can abuse this by using Vanguard's Edge here. There's a couple other ways for it to be abused, but we don't have, I don't think we have all that many ways. Kaisa and the cards that we do have in our starting deck, and the reward choices that we had. Alright, we'll drop down the Void Blaster first that we drew. Thanks to Quick Draw, it's, you know, turn 1 card now. Phenomenal. Oh yeah, look at that. It's already an 8/4. I mean, it does get vulnerable, but that's what it is. Alright, and we're going to drop down the Ribbon Dancer.
All in the shoulders.
Utilizing our Quick Draw. Get to this, it's fine. Unfortunately for us, the Fuzzy Caretaker does be pretty strong, and we both of our units. We don't need Root in this path just yet. However, it does let us draw one, so maybe just a draw effect's worth it. And it does deal 4 to the Nexus, of course. So, 2 mana. That is pretty good. We'll end the round there. This round, we already have a couple things that we could... that actually kind of helps us decide what to do. We'll drop down Irelia to open up with. We have to deal with the Swole Squirrel now. So we're going to drop down Twin Disciplines. Actually, we could drop down Flawless Duet. I think that's going to be a little bit better. Maybe that was a mistake. Seems like it was a mistake. Yeah. Discipline of Force on Irelia here. And that's going to buff up one of our blades. So now at least we'll deal some damage to the Swole Squirrel and some to the Nexus. We'll attack here with Irelia for 5 damage. Unfortunately, they didn't go for the block. I think we'll be okay though. We'll drop down Vanguard's Edge here, and we'll use Irelia to dance with the blades. This of course gets doubled since it does affect one of our allies, and we do have shared bounty. Unfortunately for us, we did just make the Swole Scroll really strong. But they decided not to attack, so we're good. We're okay still, surprisingly. Just have to be really careful. Oh, we'll drop down the Belvethi Elder.
If I can save a life.
Start things off. You do have to be mindful of Ruination still. I think this spell might actually just... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. That's actually going to hurt them more than it's going to hurt. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We'll drop down Kaisa here.
Answer me, friend. I'm here to help.
We have enough damage to end it. Yeah, before we do that, we're going to use Second Skin once again. We're just going to use on the Elder. Oh, no, what else to use? I don't think it changes it. There's no point in us using the second one. And we're just going to go for this attack. Both of our Kaisas have elusive, which is kind of why I was going for Shadow Totem earlier. Hey, there we go. Perfect ending. We weren't able to do anything too crazy off of the Scrolls Forest Workout power, but we did our best. We still won, of course. It just wasn't as climactic. Alright. Honestly, so Void Language Challenger is actually kind of nice. Storm of Blades is also very good, but it having Poros next isn't going to help as much. So we're just going to go for Voidling. I haven't actually used Storm of Blades, even though it's hard. Yeah, actually, I kind of want to cut it, but yeah, might as well. And we have a shop here. Honestly, Song of the Isles is pretty nice. Except for it giving my allies a Fermial and it puppied. Hey, Tear of the Goddess on Vanguard's Edge. That's looking pretty nice. And Spellslinger. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, we have something going on here. I might as well get Song of the Isles. Oh, I can't afford it. Okay. That's perfectly. Ooh, Blossoming Blade or a Champion Item Chest. Hell, we might just risk it. I don't have my revive left, but I might just go up against a Green Blade character. Blossoming Special now. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna risk it. Alright. Okay, so we are going to replace Exhaust. We'll keep our Kaisa, Twin Disciplines, and Void Seeker. Yeah, Spellslinger actually helps us out a lot. We're not able to do anything turn 1 unless they played a card. And we're just going to pass this turn. And we're going to Void Seeker their Caretaker.
These woods protect their own.
Yep. And there it goes. It was very short-lived.
Who would trespass here?
Alright, it's going to attack. We're going to drop down the Ribbon Dancer. Might as well.
Showtime. Stay back.
Unfortunately, it gets obliterated. That's just kind of what it does. And Twin Disciplines only works on this round, so we're going to end the round. We're not going to worry about it just yet. Okay. Now we can worry about it just yet, if we chose to. I need to double check to see what happens. Okay. Yeah. I want to use Vanguard's Edge, but it's not going to help me much. Because I'd be picking Ribbon Dancer, and Ribbon Dancer has no way of surviving. Maybe we should just attack. Oh, actually, if I use Twin Disciples on it, it will actually survive. Yeah, we'll go. Twin Disciples. We'll use this first before the blades spawn, otherwise it'll just go. We'll commit to this. It of course gets duplicated, which reduces the cost of Defiant Dance. Defiant Dance is now free. And we have all these blades up. They all have barrier, which is pretty cool. They all get obliterated though, so. Alright, happens. Alright, and, well, this is a 1-cost card. There's not much of a reason for Defiant Dance just yet.
Nature blesses her followers.
Yeah, we'll pass. I'm not going to attack this turn. Wait. You know, this will actually work quite nicely. Yeah. We'll drop down Defiance Dance, and we'll actually use it on a Ribbon Dancer. This is actually going to be pretty neat, I think. We basically get 2 blades for free attacking. They have to deal with the attack. I mean, they might attack immediately after. They do. Damn. It didn't go as planned. I was going to Ruination after. Oh, I still will. I was hoping that they drop down a card or do something and not just immediate attack. It didn't go that way. We dropped down a Ribbon Dancer here.
Throw it down.
In the round. We do have enough to heal. Pretty sure. Not too. We'll drop down Kaisa here.
There's still time. There has to be.
We do have Shadow Totem on her, and she's elusive, so no matter what, she's going to be hitting for 12 at least. But she does level up, so it's going to be more than 12.
I know how to destroy them.
Yeah, I think we'll have enough to end. Or we should, rather. Okay, they dropped down one of their Ruinations. We'll use Sonic Wave here, and we'll give Kaisa Challenger for now. Giving, like, Ribbon Dancer Challenger doesn't. And we're going to buff up our Kaisas. This is just going to spam everything, basically. Yep, I'm cool with this. We have Spell Shield. Thanks to us equipping Banshee's Veil. And here we go. The Kothian Rain in itself just takes out their Nexus. So crazy. And hey, that was a pretty good ending. Alright, and that's the Green Glade Caretaker done. I would normally not suggest going up against it, but I think what's coming after, something I'm excited for. We'll see. Alright, we're going to go for the Payday with Elixir of Skill. Letting us draw more is beneficial at this point because we do have Quick Draw. And we have the Blossoming Blade here. We are going to add Quick Strike Blade to Kaisa. And we have the Healing Node here. We're going to purchase Heal. So we'll be full health, taking on Swain. Our Suffer. We went up against Swain during the Starlight Portal as well, I believe. So, and there's a lot of other places where you can counter Swain. He has the same power in all of them. So I'm sure you guys know how this is going to play out. This is actually a really interesting hand. I want to replace the Hive Herald, and I think we will. We'll keep Defiant Dance, Ruinous Path, and Ribbon Dancer. And we also start with the attack token, too. Interesting. We'll drop down the Ribbon Dancer first. Get some free damage off.
No one's the wiser.
Well, with Ruinous Path in mind, we're actually just going to pass. I plan on utilizing it this upcoming turn. If I can. We'll drop down our free Voidling. This gives us another unit to block with, an extra draw, and some words towards Evolve. We'll block it against the Trifarian Hopeful, and that's going to basically just clear the board for everyone. And now we'll use Ruinous Path. This is going to heal our Nexus by 4, but I have full health, so it's not going to really change. We do get 2 draws, though. What I was looking for. We'll drop down the Void Blaster that we got from this. Otherwise, we would have to wait a turn to play it, basically. And we'll drop down our free Payday. Lets us draw another card, of course. And we'll use Lucky Find. You have to, otherwise we'll lose it. And we'll give our Void Blaster +2/+2. Thanks to our bounty. And we're just gonna pass. Oh, nice, it got lifesteal. Pretty good. Yeah, we're going to use Vanguard's Edge here, and we're going to use it use it on the Void Blast here. Utilize the lifesteal, and utilize power I was just talking about. My memory's real bad. I'm pretty right now, to be honest. Alright though. And we'll drop down a Voidling to end the round. Got another one, that's cool. We'll drop it as well.
For the Empire.
Okay. Alright with this.
Make the Empire proud.
It's still our attack turn. So we're going to use Defiant Dance. We are going to use it on their Legion Grenadier. That's going to let us draw a blade. Well, not draw a blade. Drop a blade down on the field attacking. It's going to obliterate itself, and we're going to go for this attack here. We will be utilizing Challenger, and we'll be utilizing Fury on this one Voidling, and we'll be attacking accordingly. We almost won off of that, and we'll end the round there. So, as long as we use Vanguard's Edge, or something to that effect, we'll win. I could also just drop down Kaisa. Yeah, we'll go for Kaisa.
You ain't velvet blood.
We'll end with a
I know what
flashy
they
play.
have. I know how to destroy them. I'm coming to you.
Nice. We take out Swain there too.